The thing that we're going to do today is learn how to highlight duplicate values in Google Sheets. Unlike Excel, there's not one handy button for this, so we're going to use conditional formatting to achieve roughly the same thing. This is the table that we're working from. As you can see, somebody's gone crazy and added pair in multiple times, so we want to highlight all examples of pair where it's been repeated. The first thing we need to do is select the column that we want to check. In this case, it's column A because we're checking the fruits, so we're going to highlight column A from A2 to A18. Then if we click Format, Conditional Formatting towards the bottom, and we'll get a menu on the right hand side. This has three elements to it. The first is the range that you're doing. As you can see, because I highlighted the range already, A2 to A18 is already in there. If I wanted to change it, I can click on these four squares and change the range here. And then we have the format rules. Instead of only these preset rules, we want to have a custom formula, and we are going to type in the following, which I will then explain when we're done. So equals count if, open brackets, A to A, comma, A2, close brackets, and then is greater than 1. And you can already see, because it's happening as we do it, that all of the pairs are now highlighted, that it's working. Cut 2 points on this formula. The A's are representative of the column that we're looking at. If we weren't working in column A, you can change them to B or C or D or whatever other letter you're working at. The A2 is specifically the first cell in the range that we're looking at. We want the sort of top left cell. If we were looking at a range that was B4 to B17, this would become B4. It's always the first cell in your range. The last thing you want to do is change the formatting style. Because duplicates are usually a negative thing in the work that I do, I'm going to change this to a kind of orangey sort of negative color. And then finally press done, and we're done. All of our pairs are now highlighted, ready for us to delete as necessary. You can now do the thing.